distributing content.
Now, distributing content is what we kind of hint at a little bit earlier.
Yes.
Okay. So if we're distributing content, we want to do multi-channel marketing. All right.
Yes.
Now, what I like about Instagram, for example, when I want to touch on Instagram a little bit, is that Instagram, of course, not too long ago, they implemented, you can do more videos a little bit longer now. So now what I said earlier was if you pick video for the content, you're able to distribute it everywhere, right? Think about it.
Yeah.
It's very powerful. Like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, the list goes on and on. You embed those videos, or you even upload, let's say you recorded a video on your phone. That video can go to multiple places everywhere. And that's huge because you want to get yourself out there, not just use one channel, but multiple channels.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
You have to look at it like distribution lanes. All right. Just like we talked about the, what was it? Jack and Jill went up the hill
to fetch a pail of water.
Right. And so think about this. What if Jack didn't have to go up the hill to break his crown? Right? What would have happened if he had pipelines, have water come down from the top of that hill, going straight to him? He could just fill up at the bottom.
Right.
Now I want you to think about it that way. I'm breaking it down really simple for you guys to understand. When you are on multiple channels, okay, like if you're on Twitter, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, these are multiple channels. Okay, these are pipelines coming down. Right. Where you can just fill up your leads. Right. And this is how it works. And you literally have a better chance of finding a higher quality lead, higher quality prospect for your business, no matter what it is: affiliate marketing, network marketing,
doesn't matter,
your own coaching program.
Yes.
Whatever it is, you can actually take advantage of this, right?
Yes.
Now, the secret is, of course, is what we've been talking about here, is a content creation.
Yes.
Right? The market research, content planning, things like that. When you have this down, you can distribute all this content to multiple platforms, and new platforms are coming out like almost every day.
Yeah. And the thing about creating this type of content, you don't want it to just sit in one platform. You definitely want to
Nowadays,
you
cannot
definitely
rely
want
on
to
that.
know a strategy on where it should go so you can get even more eyeballs to see your offer.
Exactly. You're really limiting yourself when you think about just Facebook alone.
Exactly.
You're limiting yourself if you think about just YouTube alone. As a matter of fact, you're limiting yourself just thinking about YouTube and Facebook only.
Exactly.
Okay? You got to spread out.
You do.
And you got to start building audiences on all these different channels.
Yes.
Because you're building assets over the long haul.
It's great to diversify your distribution channels because you have to understand also it's not the same audience and not the same algorithm that's there. There's a different audience you're building.
Yes.
Okay. Engaging with and trying to sell to on Facebook compared to what's on YouTube. They have their own algorithm. Instagram, they have their own algorithm.
Yep.
Even though they're owned by Facebook, they still have their own algorithm. Pinterest has its own algorithm. You see, these are different networks that you yourself should be positioned and have a presence at, because these are highly page ranked websites.
Yes.
They're high PR type websites.
Exactly.
They're being indexed on Google, and Alexa actually ranked them at the highest for most traffic.
Yes, it really, really, truly helps. And when you know where the traffic is at, and like I said, a lot more channels are coming out now and they're getting a lot of traffic. So when you have a piece of content like video, right, you could actually take this video and upload it to all these places, right, and have your link right there where you can generate some free leads, right?
Right.
Because now you're not relying on one pipeline. I'm talking about Jack and Jill. Remember, Jack went up the hill, fell down, broke his crown. Check it out. You don't have to go up the hill no more, right? You gotta take a risk.
I love when you put this analogy together.
Right. You ain't gotta take a risk. We're just going
Jack
up the hill.
ain't breaking his crown this time. He got smart. He put a pipe.
Right. You got pipelines coming down. So
there you go.
Multiple pipelines that you have. The more your buckets could just collect that water real easy, right?
That's right.
As a matter of fact, you don't even need a bucket.
It's like working smarter, not harder,
working
right?
smarter, not harder.
Work smarter,
okay? So what we're doing essentially, guys, is that when we create content from different multiple channels, from different distributions, okay?
Yes.
You're actually creating pipelines.
You are.
You're creating pipelines. Pipelines work so much better than carrying buckets.
They do.
Right?
Yes. And don't feel like you have to stretch yourself, so thin. There are automated type, programs out there, websites, systems that you pay for that you can actually log in, load up all your accounts and do it for you.
Well, honestly, and think about this.
That builds leverage.
But even if you have to do it, manually, all you have to do is, let's say it's Facebook, Twitter, and Facebook, for example.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just open up 3 tabs and go copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Okay. It's not
If you're
hard.
going the manual route and
not-
you're on a shoestring budget, you don't want to outsource
It's hard
it.
to do, and it does not take that long. Okay. Matter of fact, you have 5 different channels and you're still done. Okay. I
But
mean,
wait.
know?
They got to know what to post.
well, exactly.
You gotta know what's
That's true. Knowing what to post is a really important
It
part.
is. It is.
And this is what people struggle with the most.
Yes. Yes, they do.
So I want to think about what if you knew exactly what to post for the next 365 days? Do we have your attention? You never would have to think about what to post. You would know exactly what to post. As a matter of fact, you would take that idea also and create video content on it. When you know
And-
exactly what to talk about.
And what if you could diversify and use it on all social media channels?
Ooh, I like that.
Mhm.
I love that. Oh my God.
It
Yeah.
ain't just one, baby. It's all of them.
Yeah. It's powerful.
That's what social media
Yeah.
is. It's all of
And,
them.
and there's so many different strategies, guys. I mean, we could take you down a rabbit hole. Because you could like take all these channels and link back to one channel, and
Yeah.
that's another strategy for that. You know, some people use Twitter to build up their audiences and drive traffic right to their YouTube to
Right.
build up their algorithm.
Right.
That's another strategy, right? There's many different things you could do, but the point we're saying here, you know, with market research, content planning, creating and content distribution,
Yes.
it's all about what to put up.
right.
Because
right.
it's great to understand the strategy. Like, okay, I got the strategy down, and now I got to create the content, and this is where I kind of get held back, and I can't put anything out there because I don't know what to put out there.
You don't know what to put out there. And you know what? You're running out of ideas. You're running out of steam.
Yeah, and we've been there. We totally understand. You know, you have
You'll
to,
get burnt out.
as
Yeah.
entrepreneurs, you have to think about leverage,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Especially if you have a job.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a job, you only got so much time.
And if
You
you're an
gotta
online
leverage
marketer, hello, your whole business is revolved around content.
Yeah.
Content all the time. So how do you think up these ideas? And how do you know if the ideas are going to work? And what if they're not the right ones?
Yeah. Now you could do what I talked about earlier, is
Mhm.
do a lot of market research, go on to Amazon, go to YouTube, even Facebook, Twitter. You can find so many different pieces of content and
Watch
ideas.
hundreds of videos.
Right. It does take a lot of time.
It takes up a lot of
It does
time.
take a lot of time, but
Yeah.
we found a better way.
We sure
okay?
did. Yes.
We found a better way. We've been using it for years, and it just works like gangbusters.
Yeah. And it's just right underneath your noses and you didn't even know it existed. And what's really great is if you've been following our feed, like I do most of the writing on the content, but Rich chimes in when he wants to. And, you know, he does a little bit, of course, you know, he's a tech guy, but I do most of the content. And you might have noticed some very creative type posts coming out this past couple of months lately and going into the new month of May. You know, we've been putting some highly engaged type of funny type content, even
Yeah.
character type content. And you're like, where's all these ideas coming from?